Hello folks, I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at a short story called The Sandman, which was published in 1816 by E.T.A. Hoffmann, a German romanticism, a key character in that era, one of that era in the German romanticism movement. He's a big gothic writer too, and he has a lot of horror stories. And he published two collections back to back, and this is generally considered horror stuff in back-to-back years. And this is generally considered one of his best short stories of all time. So we're going to be looking at it. My copy is in a brand new collection I just picked up from Amazon.com called Promethean Horrors, Classic Tales of Mad Science, that are all about evil scientists that have gone into the dark side for you folks. So it has about 10 short stories in it. These are a little bit longer. Also, it's oversized, so it's taking me a little bit longer for me to knock it out. It probably took me about an hour and 20 minutes for me to knock out this 40-page short story a couple of nights ago for you folks, and I definitely enjoyed it. So we're going to be doing a deep dive into this. This collection is published by the same people that we just did our Evil Roots collection for you folks of the gothic horrors that combined botanical aspects like man-eating plants and that sort of thing, poisonous stuff with horror elements that are, and all those were older. So we're doing my review then of this short story for you folks. It's definitely a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. So anyway, I keep my reviews spoiler free as a reminder, so I won't be spending too much time on this, but I definitely liked it. I'm probably going to give this a 7 out of 10. The essential core concepts of these letters that are being written by our point of view character to one of his, to the brother of one of his childhood friends. We'll find out a lot more about as we develop him. And then it's going to find out that the letter was accidentally sent to his sister, his childhood friend in love. And then she opens it up and reads it, and now she sends him back a letter, and then he sends another letter to the brother saying, whoops, and so forth. So there's a lot of letters being written in here, which reminds me of Dracula, that has a lot of these letters being written from one player to another, journal entries, newspaper articles, and I think the point of that is to ground it and show that this horror stuff, that where a lot of crazy things are happening, is actually super secretly true, right? And so what we're going to be finding out in The Sandman, in the first letter, is that we're going to be told the story of who the Sandman was, in our point of view character, who's now a young man in his childhood, and how he actually was this business master of his father. And then how he gets involved with his father's death. And we're going to find out what happens with that and the tragic aspects of his father's death that have led and that have now scarred his life as a young kid. So that's basically sort of the first letter and what we're going to find out and do a deep dive into. That finishes about 5 or 6 pages into the 40-page short story. So then I'll leave you to it. And so there you, with the responses and so forth. And then after a few letters, then we're going to spend some time just learning more, finding out the backstory, have conversations between our three main characters, and that sort of a thing. So I like that. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely well phrased. It's got some great stuff going on. I definitely am enjoying what happened in it, and it has some nice turns of phrase, but it's not the most well-written thing. And it's a little bit too much description at times of stuff that happened, and maybe a little bit too much talking, and not a whole lot of actual action and plot that's happening, especially in 40 pages. But I was gripped. I barely looked at my clock. I definitely enjoyed what was happening for this hour and between an hour and 15 minutes and 20 minutes knockout. So I definitely enjoyed it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it. This is my first short story that I've read by this person. So I haven't been able to do a deep dive into him. Again, he's a big figure, and it was highly well regarded in Germany. So I definitely enjoyed that. I'll link you to this collection in the comments below. Have you read it? What did you think of it? Is Sandman by him? If so, I'd be happy to talk with you further about it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. As a reminder, the name of my channel, The Worst Thing About New Books, is a quote by Jacques Joubert, a French philosopher in the 1900s. He said that the worst thing about new books was that they kept us reading the old ones. So I'll try to find some of these older things. And an 1816 short story that's more than 200 years old definitely qualifies. Anyway, so thanks so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it and watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.